Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Mezzo, and today we're going to be showing you the best recording settings for OBS. I hope you guys enjoyed last week's video on how to get Sony Vegas Pro 14 for free. If you guys did enjoy that video, make sure you guys go drop a like on that video and also on this video as well, just because, you know, you guys need to support me because that's how I get my viewership and that's how I get my subscribers up. So, anyways, guys, let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're actually going to want to set up your display capture. So the one way to do this is when you're on scene 1, all you have to do is add and then go to display capture and then go here and then you click your display, but I already have my display, and then everything that you're doing on the desktop will show up as soon as you do this. Then you want to go into settings. Now this is where it gets a little tricky, but this is also the fun part. So we'll start off in the general tab. So you have your language, so you can change it from English to Chinese, Spanish, French, whatever. Then you have your theme. So normally it starts at default where it's white and it looks bad. You have Acrai, which is like a blackish blue. You have dark, which is just like kind of like gray. Then you have Ricini, so this one's weird. So this one's kind of like pink and like blue and it's weird. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just gonna go with dark, just so it looks a little nicer. And then when you're all set in these settings here, you just want to click apply. Now you're going to completely skip over the stream tab. If you guys want me to make a video on how to get the best streaming settings for OBS, I'll be glad to make sure to get that video out to you guys. But the tab that we're going to want to go to is output. So now you're going to want to go to recording, and since I'm recording with OBS right now, I really can't change any of this. But the way that you're going to want to put it on is you're going to want the output mode on advanced, the type standard, your recording path, you just want to set like a folder for it. And so right now I have it set for my videos folder right over here. Your recording format, it's going to be on FLV. You're going to want to change this to MP4 because if you leave it on FLV, it's going to recognize it as an audio file, and then all of your video is just going to be super fucked up and you're going to be pissed as all hell. Moving on, so your encoder. So if you have a NVIDIA graphics card in your laptop or your gaming PC, you want to use NVENC H2.64. This is for the encoder for the best possible quality using your graphics card. I usually leave this unchecked to the rescale output, just in case if you have like a different wonky monitor size like 1366 by 768, you would always just rescale the output. Coming down here to rate control, you want to keep this at CBR. Your bitrate, usually it's at 5,000. 40,000 is going to be the best for the best physical quality possible, and that's if you have an amazing PC. Me, I'm in the middle, so I put 25,000. Your keyframe interval, you want to keep it 0, and then everything else I just leave at default. So default, main, auto. I keep the use to pass encoding checked. My GPU is 0 and my DB frames are 2. And then when you're all done with this, you want to click apply, and then you're going to want to go to the audio tab. Now, depending on how many audio tracks that you have, you can adjust all of these. So say on track 1 you have a microphone, and with the Blue Yeti it's at a I believe it's 168, so you want to put it at that, I believe, or you can put it at the highest, which would be 320, to get the best amount of quality possible out of your microphone. And then you could do track 2 for like a Skype call or something, track 3 for your speakers or your headset, track 4 for Discord, track 5 for Spotify, track 6 for iTunes, etc, etc. Moving on, so now we're going to go to the actual audio tab now. So the sample rate, you're going to want to keep at 44.1 kilohertz. Your channel, you want to keep it stereo. And then your desktop audio device, you want to keep at speakers or wherever all your audio is going to be outputted. So if you have like an Astro A40 with the USB on the end, it would pop up Astro A40 headset, you would click that, and then all of your audio would be outputted right to that. Moving on, so if you go to the mic, I have it set on voice meter output right now. That's because I'm using voice meter for this right now. But normally, if you don't have voice meter, you just click Yeti stereo microphone and then you would move on. and then you would click apply when you were all done. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty stuff. So video. So the video output is currently active. Please turn off any outputs to change video settings. That is only because I'm actually recording right now, but you just want to keep this all the same. So you want to keep it at 1920 by 1080, and then your common FPS value, it's a standard in YouTube now, is 60 FPS. And your downscale filter, you want to keep it Lansos, sharpen scaling 32 samples. This will give you the crisp and most clear picture for video. Now moving on to the advanced tab. Now this I really don't mess with because this is just really confusing and most people don't touch this. The only one that I would really touch is the process priority. If you have a lower NPC, you would want to put it below normal. If you have a higher NPC, you could put it on high and get the most amount of FPS possible, but this will strain your CPU and your GPU, so be very careful when you do this. But for me, I'm just going to keep it at normal, and then you click apply and then OK. And from here, guys, all that you need to do is literally just click apply and OK, and then you are all set, guys. So that is the best recording settings right now for OBS. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and make sure you subscribe down below to make sure that you guys get all the tutorials that you need so you guys have a great life. Anyways, guys, I'm out. See you guys later. Hope you guys had a great day.